Hi everyone, it's me, Shay. So, alright, I'm going to address something that Destiny said first. She said that if people were pro-life, she's going to come and cut their faces off or something like that. I really don't want to talk about the issue of abortion, mainly because it's such a hot button topic. But personally, for myself, I am pro-life only because I don't know if I will ever have children, and children are something that I really, really want, but I don't know if I will ever have them. So if I ever do have the chance to have them, no matter what the circumstances are, I would keep the child. Having said that, I am pro-choice with whatever you want to do with your body. But personally, for me, I would never abort a child. But if you want to, go for it. So I'm kind of both, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but then again, I don't make sense. So, alright, we're going to talk about religion today. It's an interesting topic. Alright, well, let me tell you a little bit about my religious background, since Destiny kind of touched on hers. I was raised Christian, never really connected with the religion. I just kind of went to church because I had to. I didn't want to. I was forced to. So religion was kind of pushed down my throat as well. So I never really connected with it. When I was in high school, I tried to find other religions. I didn't really look very far, or hard, I should say. I didn't really research it too much into it. I just was me without any religion whatsoever. And then fast forward a few years, in my early 20s, I decided to get more serious about which religion was right for me. And I decided then because I was tired of not knowing, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't even know if I just wasn't religious or if there was just a religion out there that connected to me on some level. So I had a friend who was Christian, who was also questioning, but she was raised in the church, so she was kind of too scared to find her own religion. And then I had another good friend who was Wiccan, and she explained that religion to me a little bit better than a book could, because she was actually in it. Considered being Wiccan for a while, but it didn't speak to me on the level that I was looking for. And then I found Buddhism, which you look at me and you're like, oh, little Christian baby. And no, I'm not. I consider myself Buddhist, though I'm a bad Buddhist. And I say that because, you know, you're supposed to meditate every day, and I used to. And I just fell out of the habit, and I have to get back into it. I have to find a nice space in my new apartment to do that. But anyways, it was interesting because while I was on my search for a new religion, I found out that most of them are the same. Like, they all have the same kind of theme. It's what the radicals in that religion make it out to be. For instance, the Bible and the Quran actually have a lot in common. and people don't really, they hear Quran and they're like, oh, terrorist. No, actually, no. It's quite the opposite, actually. So maybe do your homework first and then go ahead and call somebody a terrorist. Imagine that, doing research. That's another tape, I think. That's another video. But anyways, so that's my religion. I consider myself Buddhist, even though I'm a bad Buddhist. I believe in karma. I believe in past lives. All that good stuff. I don't know. I think religion is necessary only for people to feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves. I don't think it should be used as a tool to control people. Now we're getting into cults and shit. But I don't believe that. I just feel like some religions have become more controlling than they are. Like, they used God as an excuse. Like, oh, well, Jesus said this, so you can't do that. Fuck you. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know, it's just ridiculous. Don't tell me how to live my life when you are just interpreting some ancient dead dude's words differently than I would. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm going to stop this video because I don't know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I think religion is necessary for people to feel part of something bigger. I don't think it should be used as a tool against children to force them into something they don't want. I think a lot of parents, in my experience, they want to give their children their values, which is completely understandable. But at some point, the kid has to make their own decision. From the very beginning, I was like, this religion is not for me. I knew it in my soul. The people, at least in the churches that I attended, were, I guess I'm going to say fake, because that's the only word that can describe it. I could tell they were not being genuine. I could just tell. And I've always had that kind of sense. I know when somebody's being fake with me. And it irritates me. And so being surrounded by that as a child, I'm like, why would I want to be part of this? I don't want to be like that. I don't want it. And so, but I was forced into it. And so I have a lot of resentment towards that religion for that reason. I know there's amazing people who are Christians, and I mean, like Destiny said, your religion should not define who you are. It should just be, hey, I'm this and this and this and this, and by the way, this is my religion. It should not be everything you are. It should not be your identity. And I think that's where people go wrong. They're like, hi, my name is Susan, and I'm a Christian. Well, that's nice. I don't fucking care. Susan, what else are you? You don't know? Oh, maybe that's because you're mindless little Susan robot. I don't know who Susan is, but but you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I think you know what I'm saying. We're just gonna go with that pretense that you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, oh, good Lord. That was a lot less angry than I thought it was gonna be. I put this video off to the very last possible minute. It's like the sun is... I'm surprised I still have light on this Thursday afternoon. We're cutting it down to the wire here, folks, because I was putting it off. Next week, we can talk about, fuck. I had a topic picked out. I had two, and I forgot both of them. So next week we're going to talk about college. Lately I have been, well, not lately, for a while I have been wanting to get back into going back to school. But being poor, I can't really afford it. So, yeah, we're going to talk about college and get your thoughts on that. If you have any suggestions for any topics that you want to hear us talk about, please send it into our inbox. We're always accepting. I'm running out of ideas. So please put them in our inbox, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.